Good. Something could be about pills or something. Something definitely could be about side effects. Something about side effects. Or pills or something. Something could be about overdose or unaliving type energy. Again, self-unaliving, but expressing yourself. You ain't got this cigarette. I mean, it's like somebody smokes cigarettes. Somebody always got a cigarette in their mouth or something. How y'all doing? What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? What's up, Facebook? What's going on? I'm taking a ringer pill in a magnesium complex. The 10 complex magnesium pill. So again, something about vitamins. Something could be about pills, but using vitamins and herbs or something. Because something could be about a side effect dealing with some type of medication. All right, gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Ring my bell, hit that notification bell, subscribe, like, comment, share. Gratitude for those that participate. Gratitude, gratitude, gratitude. Thank you. And if don't nobody support you, support yourself. Always show up for you. Because I feel like, you know what I'm saying, motherfuckers. And when you into this spiritual shit, everybody ain't gonna support because everybody don't understand. Everybody don't get the messages. Everybody not getting the downloads. Everybody not in tune with who they are. So again, you know, express yourself. And don't be worried about what nobody, seeking nobody else validation. We need the validation. Again, because like for something in you, it just won't let you. Again, something about you gelling with people. You may gel with others well, but you may not gel with. It could be about people and the people that they hang around and the energy. Again, people's energy be off. Don't let nobody make you feel like your motherfucking intuition off. Your intuition always motherfucking spot on. That's you going against your intuition. You gotta listen to your higher self. Again, something definitely about the root chakra, right? Like somebody stuck in that root shit again. Because I kept studying yesterday, I was writing about the devil card, right? Because again, learning tarot is not, you think you learn tarot, you got to learn tarot. Tarot represents zodiac, houses, something about a house. You gonna get that house. Whoever trying to get a house, you're gonna get it. Or a house, or a house. I don't know. For a little respect when you come home. Or maybe you moving or somebody moving or something. Respect. All I ask for a little respect. I know that's real. Shit. But again, something, yeah, somebody be in their feelings. Again, something definitely about somebody. Like again, something could be about this marriage or these upside down thoughts. You hear somebody's thoughts again, somebody thinking heavy about something you said. Right, poverty. Something about their thoughts. Right? Lovers, main male, and that's all reverse. But something definitely, okay, I'm gonna get into it. Somebody commented and said they like my readings, but whoever that was, again, I appreciate love you. But it takes time. I'm just gonna get on and just start reading cards because I know a lot of people used to that, but I get it. I can't rush perfection. I be having to get my downloads, then it be shit. I just can't rush. You know, some people like microwave shit. Some people don't. I'd rather heat my shit up in the oven. You know what I'm saying? It tastes better. Especially if it's a leftover. I really, you know what I'm saying? Well, something definitely with that energy, you know, again, you can't rush perfection or you can't rush, you know, great things. Great things take time, again. Something in the makes, in the works, again, you know, that's somebody could be working on them, you know, again. You trying to hurry up and jump into something, jump in. That's just like jumping into something and then you can't jump out, you know, like a marriage or something, you know, because a lot of motherfuckers get married and wish they could jump right out because, again, they done jumped into some shit they wasn't ready for because it's work. Again, like I say, something about the work. It's the work that you put into it, again, all right? Everybody don't do the same shit, and I understand that. Thanks for the feedback and gratitude, and you don't like this and that, but that was your opinion at the end of the day. Just like this is my opinion. It's opinion like asshole. Everybody got one, but I'm not gonna rush myself to do something. You understand what I'm saying? Gratitude, gratitude, because source, universe, and nature. To my ancestors, known and unknown, spirit guide, team to send the master messenger, angel, archangels, and riches and deities, those that work with me for my highest good, for the elevation of divine consciousness, as above, so below, as within, so without, as the universe, so the soul. Gratitude, gratitude, north, east, south, and west, using all our senses, being able to hear with our ears, smell with our nose, talk and taste with our mouth and our tongue, being able to touch, feel, create, and heal with our hands. Also using our physical eyes to see and our third eye for discernment. Because again, rushing something, you may miss something. Turn my whole world misty blue. Something about misty blue, or something about misty. Somebody's name could be misty or blue. Something could be about blue. Again, like I said, something definitely about, somebody said something about they don't like Nipsey and all of that because of, but to each his own, you know, this how I read my cards, you know. I don't know. If you don't like it, you just have to find somebody that will read for you. All right, give me two clear, precise messages for the collective. I call my power engine, magical light back to the clearly calibrated, purified gratitude. Yeah, something about bad health and wealthy man on this side. Bad health. Something could be about bad health. Like I said, some side effects on a pill or something. Something definitely about bad health. Check on your people. Wealthy man also. Something about you. Again, something about wealthy man. Somebody watching you, studying you. Well, CERN. I told you somebody concerned. Something about CERN also. CERN, if you know, again, discernment, okay? Using your discernment. Somebody concerned about you. Concerned about how you do things. Again, because they already know that you know what you know, what you know, what you know. Understand that. Because they've been put into some type of predicament where maybe some type of truth gonna come out. Again, you expressing yourself may cause others not to like how you express yourself. But this is to celebrate you. I don't give a fuck if nobody's clap. When you're done, I don't give a fuck if you got a standing ovation or nobody's in the motherfucking room. Either you're gonna bring in energy or you're gonna clear it out. And just what it is. Either you're reflecting or you're projecting. Again, somebody triggered by something you may have said or done. And it's only because they're mad because you can't, they, you know them. I'm just saying, you know the energy. Something definitely about the energy. Okay? My whole world turned misty blue. Yeah, somebody, you know, blue, something about the blue, right? New life. Something about this new life of yours, again. Because something about you not being controlled. You may control other people, but you can't, when you express yourself, somebody can't control you. Well, something about the dark well, too. Something about the dark well. Like that card, that's why. All the glitters ain't gold. All that shit. And something definitely about a wealthy man, too. Something, yeah, could be. Give me one and one for each side. Please and thank you. Clear, concise messages for the collect, peace. Something about your peace. Bad health and peace. Peace of mind. I'm definitely studying to be a death doula, too. Somebody could know about death doula. Okay, something could be about a death doula. I'm definitely studying to be a death doula also, again. So again, something about orphan. And you know what a death doula is. It's like, you know, somebody know they finna get ready to transition, they in bad health or something. And something definitely could be about somebody helping them ease. So something like this, a certified nurse's assistant. Somebody could be a nurse's assistant. Somebody could be on bed rest at home. Again, somebody, this wealthy man could be on bed rest. Again, somebody could be on bed rest at home, and somebody could have staff that taking care of them. Again, somebody at peace. All right, somebody may have been orphaned and didn't have nobody, no family or something left or nothing. Maybe don't want to deal with family. Maybe, you know, again, something about family. Again, somebody may be wealthy, maybe people you have to take care of them or something too. Somebody may feel all alone, and you may make somebody feel good about themselves, knowing that they, you know what I mean? Definitely. A yang. Again, something about a yang, a divine masculine. Definitely. No more love on the run. Billy Holiday. What is that? Billy Ocean? Like Billy Ocean. Okay. Self-expression. Let me give you my downloads right quick. Again, it says clear it up or clean it up. Okay, something about cleaning up. Like again, like I said, uh, something about Seattle. Could be Seattle, Washington, or Seattle. Cattle. Somebody, Myson. Somebody name could be Myson or Mason, or something definitely about my son, or Myron, Roy, Robertson, Rob's son. Um, Somebody think you slow and crazy, but really you trying to go. They know they can't run game on you. Somebody try to make like you was, somebody spoke some shit over you that they didn't expect you to become the person that you are. Again, somebody all in their head. Again, it's some shit they concerned about, the shit that they said. Something catching up to somebody again. But you know they said it because you could have seen it in a dream. You could have heard it in a vision. You're not stupid. You're not silly. You're not slow. I'm telling you. Listen to your intuition. No more love on the run. Somebody running again. They running again. All right? Somebody definitely running. Somebody running from their own self. God damn it. Shit. You can keep on running if you want to. You got to face you. Somebody, you ain't at peace if you can't face you, and you got to have a bunch of people around you. If you can't be by yourself, it's your thoughts. Something about somebody's thoughts. Police station. Something definitely about the police station. What else? Yeah, spiritual. Somebody on a spiritual attack. Chaos, ego, death. Definitely what I said. Swallow your pride. Somebody need to swallow their motherfucking pride, because that was right after they mad because they can't run game on you. And then, like I said, we're having that pill in my mouth like this, because I've been walking around probably like 20 minutes with that pill in my mouth like this. So remember the movie Training Day? Something definitely about Training Day, okay? I wrote this shit down. My nigga. Remember Denzel said, my nigga. Then I say didn't I tell y'all earlier when I come online, I said somebody smoke cigarettes or somebody keep a joint or a blunt or something like that in their mouth all the time, or somebody smoke cigarette, and the motherfucker say, let me hit that motherfucker and it be wet on the end or something like that. But somebody definitely going through a spiritual death. Chaos, ego death, downward spiral, and spiritual awakening. Because motherfuckers be acting like when you go through a spiritual awakening, everything is peaches and cream. Something about peaches and cream. Somebody like peaches and cream. Something about Quaker oatmeal. My nose itching. Again, I can't rush this shit, okay, y'all? So bear with me. Those that have time, if you have time, you can go and you can wait until I start clarifying, okay? All right? Because I'm already explain the cards anyway. So if you don't want to listen to all of this, again, I just have to get it out. I just can't rush perfection. I just can't rush my readings. I just can't rush this intuition. I just can't rush my download, okay? Straight up. Right. With what you call it playing in the background. Cameo. Something about a cameo up here. I like the way she walks. I like the way she talks. She turned me on. Again, somebody else may not like it, but somebody else love it. You know what I'm saying? That, okay? Because somebody going through a spiritual awakening. And like I said, if you expected something to just be microwave fresh, when I thought about that shit, I heard a right big, long, again, death doula energy, okay? Something definitely about a death. It don't have to be a death. It could be an ego death. Again, this says ego death. Again, something definitely changed, right? Again, spiritual. When you're spiritual, you can't spell ritual. You can't spell spiritual without ritual. Again, I wrote all this shit down. I'm telling you, I cannot make this shit up. But express yourself, right? It said what? It said, what's your spirit, basically I was trying to say what your spirit look like. But I was saying, what do your spiritual work look like? What do you value spiritually? Okay? But I'm trying to see what the fuck Hold on, because I can't even see what the fuck I wrote. That's just how quick I be writing shit. It said, what's your spirit? That's the last thing I wrote. Look like. Okay, so again, something about spirit. Whatever your spirit look like. Okay, again, somebody going through it. Somebody going all the way through it. Somebody went rock bottom. We go there. So again, somebody, if you thinking you going, the first thing you start losing is friends, money, people, places, things. When you go through this ego death, again, something about somebody may be in bad health. This may be leading them to their peace, their spiritual journey. But something definitely about the police station. I just can't rush shit. Somebody named Rush too. Somebody miss you. They miss you. And they know you ain't lying. See, whatever you told the motherfucker, they thought you was bullshit and lying. But you wasn't lying. You know exactly what you talking about. Something about shocking news too. Something that's about news. Alright? But round and round, right? Cycles, triggers, and lessons. Didn't I say somebody triggered? They going through these cycles, these triggers, these lessons. Often somebody feels alone. Again, this wealthy man, you can have all the money in the world, but if shoot, you can buy a bed, but you can't buy sleep. You can buy a clock, but you can't control the motherfucking time, right? Moving on, letting go, loving you, free. Again, self-expression. Again, express yourself. Write this shit down. I'm telling you. Self-expression. Express yourself. That's the first thing I wrote. One more. GPS. This card been at the bottom of the deck for the last couple of days. Every time I pull them, something definitely about GPS, tracking. Somebody could be something about that. Go to divine feminine. Remember, masculine. Look, check this out. Masculine at the bottom of this deck, right? Feminine on the bottom of this deck. Can't make this shit up. What's your spiritual? Oh, that's what it is. I had to put the, see, because it all come together in the end. I had to put the dash, what your spirituality look like. My bad, y'all, because I'm talking about vitality. But something could be about somebody's vitals, vitality. Something about somebody's vitals with blood pressure. You know, somebody could be an LPN, licensed practice nurse, a CPN, or RN. Okay, something could be about nursing. Unless somebody tell you who you will. Again, I went to medical assistant school. You could be a mere medical assistant and do all the work. You know how to do, because again, all the shit is terminology. You learn the same terms and shit, some by terms and condition as the doctors do. You have to learn all the words. Being able to people that's in medical assistant school could be able to diagnose you before the doctor come in. I tell motherfuckers all the time, oh, that sounds like, but again, you don't have to take a pill. You can take a vitamin, or you can take some herbs for that, right? You don't have to be prescribed to a medication, because somebody could have got addiction through these pills. Something definitely about a police station. Somebody could have stolen something from somebody too. All right? Well, we're going to see. We're going to see what's going on. Ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. You know what I'm saying? They thought you was down and out. Something about you being spiritual. Yo, what your spirituality look like? That's why I should have named this motherfucker. But expressing you. Because what do your spirituality really look like? You can have all the crystals, the stones, you can have the work, you can have every motherfucking thing. But it's all in you. What are you? What you got going on? It ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Give me clear and concise messages for the collective, please, and thank you, Spirit. Shit, lucky motherfucker, you. I knew that was gonna come out. I fucking knew that was gonna come out. I bullshit you not. I should have just said lucky. Somebody named Lucky too. There's something definitely about a lucky break. It said good fortune, good things coming, and turning point. Something definitely about grass, green, moringa. Yeah, something about graduation day. You graduated something, some type of level, some type of cycle, some type of trigger, some type of lesson you learned. Okay, but somebody is a friend of me. Can't make this shit up. Somebody is a friend of me. Fake friends, two-faced, and hidden intention. Oh, I'm telling you, you real. That's why they miss your energy. And you, what they say, you looked up and missed out on some bullshit. Hold on, y'all. Alright, you back. Yeah, people. Somebody's a friend of me. Again, something about you being lucky. Something about you graduated. Again, you could have graduated with honors, okay? All honor. But leveling up, lessons learned, and acquired wisdom. I told you. Shit, good shit take time. Take time. Watch these motherfucking frenemies. These motherfuckers be confirmation. Can't make this shit up. What else for this side? Bad health. Somebody bad news. Reading up, doing the research, learning more, and gaining insight. I told you somebody going through a spiritual awakening. I can't make this shit up. It's under spiritual. What the fuck? Oh, I can't make this shit up. I can't make it up, baby. Extra. And it says, trying too hard. You're trying too hard because it's extra. Trying too hard, dramatic, and starter. Something starter. Somebody could be a shit starter too. Somebody a clown too. But they doing extra shit to make you see them or something. And you may, shout out to the motherfuckers that be doing all the extra shit for motherfuckers to see you and people don't even see you. And I'm saying in a dramatic way, not in no. I'm not talking about no peace. I'm not talking about knowing who you are. I'm talking about motherfuckers that like attention, right? Something definitely about you saving too. But nosy, spreading rumors and gossiping. Again, they still going through these cycles because they sipping. Again, that's what they sipping. They sipping on information, but they ain't doing no research. They ain't learning more. They ain't gaining insight. They ain't gaining wisdom. They ain't gaining knowledge. They ain't going through a spiritual awakening. We're going round and round in these cycles again because that's the shit they like. They like screenshots. They like bullshit. They like being messy. They like being nosy. They like spreading gossip. They like spreading rumors. I told you, gossiping. Stop spreading those rumors around. Stop spreading those lies. Somebody spread lies about you, and now it's coming back to haunt them. You moved on. You let it go. You loving you. You living free. Something about expressing yourself. It's all in their thoughts. They feel orphaned now because again, you may be in a real motherfucker. They miss your energy because again, you miss real motherfuckers. Everybody's not real. Talk that shit if you want to. Everybody ain't on the same motherfucking level. I'm telling you, there's levels to this shit. You graduated with motherfucking honor, all honor, all honor, all honor, motherfucking up. You hear me? You deserve shit, and they concerned because they want to know. They want to know how you got to that level you got to. Shit, by doing the work that you did. That's why the shit you had. Something definitely about swept up. You being swept up. Again, head over heels, falling in love, intense emotion. You may not fall in love, but you growing in love, and you done grown on the motherfucker. Again, something definitely about you growing. You growing. Again, heart to heart, having heart to heart conversation. Something definitely about, moving on with this. Something about a wealthy man, orphan. Somebody may feel alone. You know what I mean? Somebody tired of going round and round, moving on, letting go. They tired of going round and round with these cycles, these triggers. They listen, they learn. Again, they put their GPS on peace, okay? Shit, getting swept up with the love energy. Again, heart to heart, deep conversation, intimate discussions, and blunt and honest. Be honest. What do you fucking want to be real? I told you, everybody not fucking real. I can't make this shit up. Everybody not real. Detective, I told you, somebody snooping, nosy. Right, they want to know who you fucking, who you talking to, who what, who that. It ain't none of your motherfucking business. So you could try to come in and stop some shit. That shit you got don't mean nothing unless you went and bought you some motherfucking land and got you some gold or some bitcoins or some cryptocurrency or some shit they're gonna pay way for the future. That shit that you got that you can't, looking at the bottom of the bottle when it's empty ain't shit. You understand what I'm saying? Detective, snooping, digging for dirt and accusations. I told you because I already told gossipers on you. Again, now they looking for dirt. They digging up dirt for you, on you. They can't let it go because, again, they're a part of the motherfucking bullshit and the chaos and confusion. Right, dirty money. Make this shit up. I'm like Diddy shaking the show. Dirty money, bitch. Ain't dirty. Ain't nothing clean about dirty. Being dirty, throwing rocks, hiding your hands. It's like burying your head in the sand. It says laundering, stealing, illegal. You get your money illegal again. Shit, picture if you really knew who the fuck you was working for, or you really knew those people. You don't know those people behind them corporations, but you mad at somebody else because your job don't look like their job. Somebody told me to get a day job. This is my motherfucking day job. This is what I do at day, night, 12 o'clock in the midnight hour, 3:30, 3 at the witching hour. Shit, you know what I'm saying? Shit, don't get it twisted, baby. This is my job. Reading energy, my job, forever. I don't need cards. I'm just telling you. Gotta be real. All that extra shit, I don't need none of this shit on the table. None of this shit on the table. It's in me. Telling you, greater he than you than he is in the world. Again, you ain't doing no research. You still looking outside yourself for somebody to come save you, like these doctors and a fake savior, like Jesus, well, even white or black. I'm just saying, and get that white Jesus off your walls in your churches and shit like that, and all of that shit. I'm just saying, shit. And don't confuse the young folk coming up. Yeah. Something about some dirty money. And I ain't talking about did it either. I told you something about pyramid scheme, something about a pyramid, because pyramid on the back of this card. Okay, this is my fortune telling you. A hidden truth will soon be revealed. Be open to it. I told you. No, because they tearing down the black man. The black man ain't paid a motherfucker a dime. It's always you motherfuckers go to hollering that skin folk shit when it's convenient for you. It said a wish upon a star will soon come true. Something definitely about what you wish for, what you ask for, it's coming. Hold on, Big Daddy. Hold it while I roll it. Shit, hold it while I roll it, Daddy. Shit. The fuck you talking about? It said ancient wisdom will find you. Listen for the whispers of the past. Something definitely about you tapped into ancient wisdom. Again, they ain't doing no research. Motherfucker don't want to do no research. Motherfucker want to research you and get some dirt on you and find out some gossip about you and find some screenshots about you and go through and find tooth comb on your shit. I'm like them. Why you spying one spying back? You know what I'm saying? Shit. Because I did my work too. Don't think I don't know. That dream said so. Definitely. They say a magic encounter will change your life forever. Something about this wealthy man. You may run into a wealthy man or somebody with money. All right? To be real. To be, you ain't thinking poverty thought. A protective charm will bring you safety and peace. So again, something about some type of protective charm you could have. You have made some type of amulet or something. You know, like a magic wand or something made out of stick. I'm just saying, with crystals wrapped around and some motherfucking copper and you know all of that type of shit. Whatever you use to work with. All right, abracadabra. I create, I speak. You know what I'm saying? May the universe provide all you ask for, and then some. Gratitude. Whatever you asking for, it's coming true. Something definitely about somebody spying. They want to do some they want to find some dirt out on you so bad. Oh boy, they can taste it. It's a house with love, 9 of cups. Something about you getting the desires of your heart though. I learned. Daddy, don't take. Okay, since this is spiritual over here, let me do these crystals, cards. I'll be there for that side. Let me clarify right quick. Let me get the fuck offline. Yeah, something definitely about a difficult choice to make. Again, somebody tried to mirror some energy to me. He mirrored it back. Bad health. Somebody could have reached a bad health. Try to put a bad health spell on you or something. And it could have backfired. 2 of Pentacles again. I told you, lovers again. Gemini, friend of me. Somebody could be sleeping with the enemy again. Something about this love of this Gemini. 2 of Pentacles is Capricorn energy. Also, something about being imbalanced. You know, somebody can have a chemical imbalance. Something about family. I just seen 4 of Wands. Gratitude. Let's see. What's this bad health? What's this bad health? What's this bad health? What's this bad health? Yeah, Page of Cups. Somebody don't want to apologize. Or something definitely about somebody want to apologize, but they don't know how to apologize. Somebody don't know how to listen to their intuition. Maybe that's why they in bad health. I'm going to just put that to the side. I'm going to just leave it because it's like imbalanced, but it's balanced. If somebody decide to go with the doctors or go with the holistic you know, or go with like a death doula, or somebody could be pregnant, somebody could be having a doula again, you know. Again, somebody at peace with what they at in life again too. All right. So some, you know, yeah, King of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius energy. Again, something about this Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, a leader. All right. Somebody at peace, somebody no peace. Somebody not at war with themselves. Somebody is peaceful in their mind. And again, a clear mind and a clear thought will heal you. Your thoughts can heal you. It say, it sent its word and healed them. It said he, but I say it. When anytime it say he or God, I say it. It sent its word and healed them. It, what is it? What is the definition of it? It could be anything. It could be good health. It sent its word and healed them. Again, allowing yourself to speak positive, coming out those negative thoughts, those poverty thoughts. You don't need a doctor. Again, if you're so far, again, if you made peace with it, that's cool. I understand that. But I'm saying you could change your life at any time. You got diabetes, go cut you up some motherfucking okra, fresh okra. Put it in water. Let it sit in the refrigerator. Drink that shit. It's going to be slimy. It's going to be nasty. You don't swallow it. You don't want to swallow it. You don't want to swallow it. But again, take your mind off of all of that negative shit and think of healing. This shit is to heal me. And if I got to motherfucking pinch my nose and swallow some shit, swallow your motherfucking pride and do it. You'll see results. If you got high blood pressure, diabetes, motherfucker, get in there, get you a little cup, put you some put you a teaspoon of honey or 2 teaspoons of honey. Get you a teaspoon of cayenne pepper. Be careful when throwing these spices, because that shit will start, you know, making your nose and shit run and everything, which is good too, because again, you want to get all the you get you a spoonful of turmeric, get you a spoonful of cinnamon, maybe a half a spoon, because cinnamon could be real, but it's very good for you. Get you some garlic powder. If you don't got a real garlic, because garlic can help get impurities out your blood. Man, you got to know how to save and heal yourself. I'm telling you. I can go into detail. I'm not a doctor. I'm not. But I can tell you some shit to help heal you. I tell you, police station. Something about the police station. They call the police. 10 a cup on this house. Somebody in the house. It's goddamn Pisces. Somebody call the police on Pisces or King of Wands or Pisces, because a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, or a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with the paid cup. Is it hard in the house tonight? Somebody stand up. Let me know that you understand. Maybe somebody called the police, said maybe you just got on somebody's nerves so motherfucking bad with your spiritual awakening. Somebody called the police on you or something. They felt threatened. You know, a real Karen or Kathy situation. Somebody named Kathy. Karen. Jacob. My last name could be Jacob. That's yesterday download. But those are yesterday download. I don't give a fuck. Let me go into it right quick. I wasn't online yesterday. 333. Somebody can see 333. Mind, body, and spirit. End all, be all. Yeah, something that's not an end all, be all. Man, that's, yeah, okay, that's good. Okay, with yesterday's message. Again, it said that's not my life. You know, again, I feel like somebody feel like that's your life, right? Yeah, mystery card at the bottom of the deck. Somebody feel like that's just your life, and you like, this ain't no end all, be all for me. You talking about settling just for some mediocre shit, and I know I'm great, and I'm not saying, I'm saying, family, if you're going to find somebody that believe in you and be great with you, you know, that see that future with you, or believe in you, or not believe, but know who you are, they know who they are. Again, this spiritual, again, something about a mystery. Again, all things, you know, shit is just magical. Magic shit happen with this divine masculine, this divine feminine. A lot of motherfuckers is concerned, again, like I said, because they laundering, they stealing, they doing shit illegal. But when you turn your life around and start doing shit the right way and shit like that, and you know, again, somebody, you know, they admire you, the way you think, the way you do things. Right, again, justice card, that's your spiritual, somebody going through spiritual court too, again, for fucking over you. Because this said chaos, ego death, downward spiral, and spiritual awakening. It's somebody justice. Again, something was about for you to be spiritual. Again, something definitely, you know, again, you could give a lot of motherfuckers an ego death. See, you could kill a lot of motherfuckers' ego. Again, that's your justice. You come to balance this shit, okay? Again, you come for the spiritual awakening. That's what your balance again. That's why you're a mystery. Again, my story. History is his story. And them teaching you what again, it was something about you doing the research. I miss you. I miss you too, baby. Silver the sword. Yeah. So somebody making a break for it. It's Aquarius. Well, you know, hey, shit, yeah. In your Pentacles, Capricorn, I'm your puppet. I ain't nobody puppet. Something definitely about somebody getting caught, somebody in the trickster spirit, money laundering, lying, stealing, cheating, energy, right? With the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy. Don't have to be Aquarius. I'm just telling you what it is. Somebody that's something about this Libra with the justice, okay? And then, like I told you, Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Oh, it's so cotton mouth. It's so dry here. Somebody a puppet master, and they pulling all the strings of motherfuckers, but they can't pull your strings. They can't pull your strings. They can't trigger you. They can't make you go back through a cycle with them. You learn some type of lesson. Again, you may try to fuck with these people, but something may not allow you to fuck with them. You're lucky charm. Because you're a luck. You're a luck. The light just went on green. You're a luck around these people. You bring luck. Again, you bring the realness. You bring shit. Yeah, you the star. You see how that motherfucker popped out? Because when you pop out, you pop out. When you put that shit on, you put that shit on. When you do that shit, you do that shit because you already healed. You know that shit. You can't go around unhealed versions of motherfuckers. Shit, that's why good thing, good fortune coming to you. Again, because you've been staying out other motherfuckers' energy. That's why you look good, you smell good, you feel good. You know what I'm saying? Because you staying out other motherfuckers' energy. No, that shit don't fly over here. Keep that shit over there. Shit, whether you're monitoring spirit, you trying to find some dirt, it ain't gonna work. The same dirt you trying to bury me in, like I told you, it be the same motherfucking one that they gonna put over yours. Alright, so again, reading up. Read the energy. Learn how to read people. Leave shit alone, especially if you ain't ready for what's to come with it. Because something is somebody spiritual. Somebody could do somebody wrong and somebody get going right through spiritual court. Now you learn. Again, because it's doing the research. Learning more and gaining insight. Now you know who you fucking with, who you playing with, and who you don't play with. Everybody ain't to be played with. You understand that? That's the truth with the Ace of Swords and the Nine of Pentacles. Like single energy, right? That's right. Everybody ain't to be played with. That's the truth, right? Ace of Swords, that's victory. That's self-expression. That I know a place. Nine of Pentacles is like being single. That's Virgo energy. That's just like being in lovely energy. Like enjoying your energy. Self-expression. Express yourself. Beautiful. Again, you the star. That's the truth. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Something about your victory, a triumphant victory. At that. Extra, read all about it. You know, they got to read all about it. They got to read about you again. They got to, right, this Seven of Pentacles. This the seeds you planted. Taurus energy. Extra, they be doing extra shit. But something about you, they got to read up on you. They got to read to catch up to your level. You done graduated. And we ain't talking about high school. I'm talking about the school of life. I'm talking about school of hard knocks. I'm talking about some, there ain't in no motherfucking survival mode. What it look like survival. They may be saying you surviving, you thriving. Shit, you living. They say you living. You living. I'm living in the present moment right now. I'm live on it. It just ain't pre-recorded. That's why I just can't get out and rush no shit. You know what I'm saying? You can't rush great things. Great things takes time. I'll take it up. Shit, straight up. It said a hidden truth will soon be revealed to be open to it. Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. Something about healing, somebody hidden truth. Something come to balance again. I told you, something is balance. Something is justice. Something is due. Something was off balance again. You putting things back in perspective, putting things respectfully. It said Four of Cups. Yeah, somebody miss you again because that's a missed opportunity. And Three of Wands is an Aries. That's like watching your ships come in, right? It said a wish will soon come true. Again, something about whatever you wish for, again, you had to miss out on that shit. Again, something about a missed opportunity so that you can watch your ships come in. Don't think you the only motherfucker watching your ships come in. Other motherfuckers watching your ships come in too. And they feel betrayed and backstabbed. They feel, again, because again, they the one that stuck the knife in your back, but don't tell a motherfucker you the devil. But you living in your naked motherfucking truth. How the fuck I betrayed you? Something about somebody betrayed, backstabbed this Capricorn, or a Capricorn betrayed somebody, or somebody feel betrayed by the Capricorn, and a Capricorn feel betrayed by a Gemini. How the fuck I stabbed you in the back? How the fuck, when everything I did was in your face? I never did nothing behind your back. Everything was blunt and honest. I'm just saying, well, motherfuckers, that maybe somebody need to have that conversation with that red card again, a heart to heart. Like what? How the fuck did I stab you in the back? Because you lied to me. And I told you, once you lie to me, that's a wrap. I'm not fucking with it no more. You lied. All you had to do was be honest. But you feel like I betrayed you. But that was an ego death. Somebody went through an ego death after that betrayal. But still blaming you. Right, because you're the high priestess. Capricorn, Pisces, and Gemini. Because you listen. You know when to say when. You know when to throw the towel in. Shit. You weren't tempted by other things. Somebody tried to tempt you and wanted you to be codependent on their energy so that you have to deal with them. But something about you going through that fucking spiritual ego death, they didn't expect you to change. And you going toward peace for yourself? What? Shit. Yeah, Six of Swords, going into that calm water, being able to move on. Look at her. She's a bad motherfucker. I'm just saying, yeah, Queen of Pentacles. You see, I'm ending that. Something that's stable. Again, those that prepare for, yeah, something about you moving on peacefully, calmly, by yourself. Again, Queen of Pentacles, something stability. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You sit in your truth. You sit in something about wife energy. You may not be a wife, but you embody all the qualities of being a wife and a great mother and somebody who makes sound decisions, somebody who's very dependable, somebody, again, somebody codependent in your energy. Again, when you real with motherfuckers just don't know how to handle that energy, right? But you moving on. Look at her. And she's back. What about this wealthy man? Somebody this wealthy man. We want to give to you. Clarify this wealthy man over here. Give me clear, concise messages for the collective, please, and thank you, Spirit. What do you need to know about this wealthy man? A model. Something definitely about tech. Yeah, 10 of Wands. Somebody carrying a lot of weight, a lot of burdens. Again, somebody, you may be going to go work for somebody. Somebody may like the way you work. Yeah, something definitely about a lighter stand orphan. Again, something coming in impulsive fast. Something taking action. Yeah, something about an orphan. Somebody feel alone. So again, something may come in real fast, quick. Again, something could be like, like it turned from a one night stand shit, again, to somebody being lonely. You may stay with somebody or something like that, around and around. Yeah, somebody very emotional. Something about a new house too, again, around. Something could be about a waterfront property. Again, with this water right here, this water. Again, something about around a lot of water, cycle triggers and lessons. Something about somebody's feelings and emotions. But I feel like, yeah, being able to walk away with the Pisces at the bottom of the deck. What it is, moving on, letting go, and loving you free. Again, Queen of Cups. That's a Pisces Scorpio. Cannot make this up. The 10 of Wands was Sagittarius, and the Knight of Wands is Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Somebody feel left behind, out in the cold. Somebody carrying a lot of weight. This wealthy man is. Again, you can have all the money in the world. That you have to take the steps to heal you. Not saying money can't heal you, but you got options. Something definitely about you being got options. Again, with this GPS, putting your GPS on. Sometimes all you need to do is take a breather, take a trip. Universe got some type of energy. Again, the same energy you give. 6 and 6. Somebody told you 66. Something about Route 66 again. Somebody told you 66 was evil. Something about you going through this ego death, this spiritual transformation. Again, you're learning something. But the 6 and the 6, something definitely about, like I said, Route 66, taking a trip. Because that reminds me of taking a road trip, right? Something about going on the road trip. You got options. Going to some type of park or somewhere, a state park or somewhere just to relax. Somebody could be going fishing too with all this water. Queen of Cups. That went in reverse. Yep, something about this Aries. Something about a house. Getting out the house, right? Again, something about nosy, gossiping, and spreading rumors. Somebody spread rumors about you. Somebody said, you know what I'm saying, now they regret it and they're paying for it. They got to sweep this shit up because it say swept up. But his head over here falling in love and intense emotion, right? But you blocked it. you know how you be so in love with a motherfucker and somebody Leo, you blocked them. It ain't that fucking intense because if it ain't gelling, it ain't gelling. Something definitely about a detective, King of Pentacles. Somebody ain't got no money though. Somebody try to pay a detective and ain't got no money. They want you to snoop and they been and digging for dirt and accusation. And this a motherfucker that ain't even got a future. You know what I'm saying? King of Pentacles in reverse of Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You ain't even got shit. Why you snooping around and looking for shit? Looking for some type of dirt on you, right? So you will go back and run and tell somebody, the wealthy man or somebody gonna pay you for that information or something? I mean, pastor's son, a bishop's son, bishop. Get out of here. You got to be shitting me. Yeah, something about your happiness. Your happiness again. Yeah, if I was your best friend, would you let me? Something could be about sexuality. Again, with this night ones. Again, orphan. Something definitely about orphan. King of Pentacles, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo in reverse. Something about a detective. Snooping around, digging for dirt, accusation. Yeah, 5-1. That's why they fight. Something about some chaos. You was able to see through the chaos. Somebody said, hold up. So you got an eye in the hand. Told you, somebody backed that up. Somebody said, nah, It said, ancient wisdom will find you. Listen for the whispers of the past. Something definitely about you being ancient, and they confused. That's why they fight amongst one another. 5-1 Leo energy. That's why they fighting amongst one another, because they know you know the ancient shit. You tapped into some ancient wisdom. They only surface deep. They look good. You can honor your ancestors and all that shit, but when you live it and you be it, fuck you talking about? If somebody hurt you, that's your family. These motherfuckers you got to walk away from. Gossiping, screenshot. It says it right here. That mean the same motherfucking thing. Gossip, screenshotting, spreading rumors, lying about you, nosy. Again, snooping around, digging for dirt, accusation. They accuse you of being shit. Just for them to fall into shit. Thought you was going to prepare a table for me in spirit. You set up and prepared. You took that motherfucking table while they were trying to prepare some shit on you, and you took that motherfucker and turned it to a motherfucking altar. Now you got to go through that. Now go through my altar. Them the ancestors too. Who more ancient, me or you? I'm just asking. Who been doing this shit for the longest? And you keep going round and round in these circles, and you keep getting triggered. Shit. Remember, you got somebody, with that devil card just flipped out. Capricorn energy. Shit. Remember, you codependent. Remember, you materialistic. Remember, this ain't my end all be all. You comfortable with what the fuck you got going on. All set. Watch this. That's what my phone just said. That's my name on ancient energy. Cattle. Like I said. Big mama. Motherfucking all set. You say, I said, watch this. This is my name on Snapchat. I said, Big Mama energy, Capricorn. Something definitely about this devilment energy. I told you, motherfuckers throw rocks and hide their hand, dig dirt for you and dig your grave for you all the time. They digging it for themselves. Something definitely about a magical encounter will change your life forever. And something about this, something magical again, something about you put some magic in the motherfucker. It ain't even about it. You can have all the motherfucking crystals, the stone, the fire, the air, the wind, the earth. But if you ain't got magic, you ain't doing nothing. You ain't talking about nothing. You ain't talking about nothing. 3 of Pentacles for Capricorn. You ain't putting in that work. You ain't talking about nothing. And you into some violent energy, some great, some murder, some defeated energy. You ain't talking about nothing. Because that's what you working. You working defeat. You ain't working on you. You ain't working on these naked truth. You ain't mastering shit. You ain't working hard. And you ain't hard to work with. You just ain't working no fake shit. No defeated energy. I'm this and I'm that and I got a lot going on but you're sticking your dick and you fucking every fucking thing that move, goddamn it. I'm saying, how the fuck? But you feel lonely. How? And you got all the people around in the world. I'm saying, how the fuck you feel lonely and you keep going round and round in cycles and ain't learned a lesson? But you, how the fuck you, but you end up wondering why you crying and you stressed out and you got anxiety and you depressed because you can't go into a new way of thinking. You can't listen to your intuition because, again, oh, it's so much to celebrate, but it ain't because you ain't celebrating the right shit. Celebrate, when you celebrate you, other motherfuckers show up. Because expressing yourself, listening to your intuition. It's the Queen of Cups and the motherfucking King, Ace of Cups. What? Seven of Cups. It was wishful thinking. Motherfuckers be wishing, be wishing they could get to you with a GPS. So my name is Mary. You wish. Detective. Remember, you tell on you first before you try to come and dig. Well, before you come dig my dirt up, make sure you tell on yourself first. Because goddamn it, if you come for me, I'm like 50 Cent. You better got your motherfucking receipts all together. Because I'll make change out that motherfucking shit. Whether it's 4 motherfucking dimes and 4 motherfucking nickels. Or you got 10 motherfucking pennies, 2 dimes, 3 dimes, and 2 motherfucking nickels. Don't get slipped the wood nickel. Again, because there's a lot of fire energy out here. Fire, 10 of Wands, Sagittarius, Ace, the Knight of Wands, Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, water too, but it's more fire. And then with the flame, fire, flame. Somebody mad because they can't puppeteer you and put you on their string and make them do what the fuck they do. And then they ain't got no money. You ain't talking about no money with it, so why the fuck? I ain't gonna sell my soul for nothing. Right? But you block their ass. It's a whole lot of Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, whole lot of Leo. I'm just telling you what it is. I can't make this shit up. This is out here what it is. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo also. Capricorn. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Scorpio. Somebody's house. Like I said, they defeated energy. Something about Aquarius or a Capricorn. Something about your work. Told you got to put in the work. It's not, love don't come easy. Nothing comes easy. Nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream, right? You stood up for what you wanted, and you got it. You got it. They in that defeated energy. They ain't going nowhere. Because that's what they in. Fighting and defeat. 5 and 5. Change. They got to change first. They got to change the way they think. They got to change the way they going through these cycles and shit. They got to show up for themselves. They got to express themselves. Again, the word card at the top of the deck, but at the bottom, on the very top right here. With the word card, you in some type of cycles. Again, you ain't going back. You learned your lesson. You stay, because you know what defeat look like. You know what defeated energy look like. They'll come motherfuckers smile and say they happy. Trust me, I'm a Capricorn. We're very pessimistic. I'm just saying. Just because motherfuckers be smiling and make like everything is fine. Everything don't be fine. Especially with the mental. Again, they be caught in their feelings and emotions. Again, because they know the shit that they done in the past is coming back to haunt them. A lot of people are being exposed to those demons. You know, you got to deal with them one day. You might well take control and go ahead and head to sit out and go ahead and be honest with yourself. Don't let somebody else expose your demons. What you mad because what I said, was it true, or you mad because what? Shit, it wasn't no, it wasn't that when you was talking about me and people had to start running my motherfucking name through the dirt and shit and the dung, was it? Now I ain't even calling no motherfucking names. I'm just calling energy. Now everybody mad. Cause motherfucker wanna know really is it about you? Because I be picking up energy. I'm just saying. You ain't been fucking with me. It's cool though. Because I'm a clap for me. I'm going to show up for me. I'm going to support me. I'm going to like my own shit. I'm going to share my own shit. When we say, oh yeah, I'm going to comment on my own shit. You ain't got to. That only let me know how real I am. Motherfucker, you know why, motherfucker? Because they don't want to be associated with you. They don't want nobody know they talk, because they done talk bad about you, so they don't want nobody to know they talk to you. Straight up. My motherfucking ears went. clearly clear, like a clear tune tone. Thank you. I had to touch that crystal ball, crystal clear. All right, I'm going to release the collective on my energy. I call my power, energy, magic, and light back in the clean, calibrated, purified. I release the collective. Thank you. They don't really want to stop. They really want you to stop. They don't want you to stop the music, but they want you to stop telling your truth. All right? Gratitude. Have a great one. Enjoy your evening, your day. I just want